Are you ready to become unrecognizable in the next 30 days? To step into the best version of yourself in every area, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually? Well, today we're diving into becoming the best version of yourself. We are going to tap into these high performance habits in the next 30 days that are going to elevate you to the next level. So if you are here with me, rocking with me for the first time, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, like this episode, and share with one other woman that you know is a high performer, that is rocking work mode, maybe mom mode, maybe wife mode. Doesn't matter, but someone that is going out there looking to achieve all their goals and dreams. Today, we are diving into the 5 healthy habits and a slight mini morning routine that is going to help you set yourself up for success and become unrecognizable in the next 30 days. All right, guys, my name is Sandy Glant. I'm a high performance coach. I want to know if you are on board to do this with me. So comment below, let me know if you're in, and let's dive into the content. Becoming the best version of yourself means stepping out of the bad habits and behaviors and maybe routines that don't serve you any longer and stepping into ones that do serve you and the highest version of you. So, how do we do this? We set our day up for success, not by accident, but on purpose. So I want to walk you through a 5-step mini morning routine. Ladies, this is a mini morning routine. So it means that you are going to do this first thing in the morning. So not before checking your phone, not before anything else. You are going to wake up and do these 5 steps first. Okay, so here is the 5-step mini morning routine. Number 1, you are going to wake up 30 minutes before you need to. I know you're probably like shaking your head at me and saying, Sandy, like, I already wake up early, girlfriend. I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So you're in good company is what I'm trying to tell you. You are in good company. And that 30-minute buffer time is going to allow you to do these things that we're going to set up right now. This 30-minute buffer time is going to allow you to tap into fueling into you first before your emails, before your texts, before your kids, before your spouse. This 30 minutes is really going to allow you to fuel into yourself before you really start the day. So that's number 1. Wake up 30 minutes before you need to. Number 2, make your bed. Now, I have to say, there was a point in time when I did have someone making my bed. I will tell you this. To this day, we still have someone that helps us in our house as a house manager. I take so much pride and joy in making my bed, and I love doing this. It's something, I don't know, it excites me. I feel productive when I do it. So part of this mini morning challenge is that after you get up, you make your bed. That is how we start the day off for success. Number 3, you're going to drink 8 ounces of lemon water. Okay. So you're not starting with your coffee. You're not like putting more into your body that's going to dehydrate you. You are drinking 8 ounces of lemon water to start your day off strong. I can guarantee you, you are probably chronically dehydrated because I believe it's about 80% of the population is chronically dehydrated, myself included. So I really try and do a good job of at least getting that 8 ounces of water, lemon water in the morning to like flush all the toxins out of my body. Especially overnight when we wake up, we're super, super dehydrated. So get your lemon water first thing in the morning. That is step number 3. Step number 4, we are going to be doing some mini 5-minute journaling. Now, I have a little prompt for you that's going to go with this 5-minute journaling. Like, I want you to get in, journal, and get out. If you have more time, by all means, like stay in it longer and do as much as your heart desires. But for me, I have 2 things that I do. Number 1, I have a journal that is 5 minutes or less. I'll link it in the show notes. But I also like to stick to something that is a really good guide for journaling. And that is these 3 things. Number 1, something that I'm grateful for. And you can actually even write your list of all the things that you're grateful for, which I think would even be more impactful. So number 1 is your gratitude list, what you're grateful for. Number two is one big money move of the day. So, what is something that you're going to do today that is setting you up for success? That is your big money move. Are you making phone calls? Are you sending out emails? Are you prospecting? Are you getting more visibility? What is your big money move of the day? And number three, one thing that your future self will thank you for. These are the three things that you're going to journal on. And I promise you, again, it's not going to take any longer than 5 minutes unless you want it to. This is going to be what sets the day up for success. And then number five, the fifth and final piece is a 5-minute breath work. You can sit there and do some box breathing. You can download an app on your phone and do 5-minute breath work through an app. But this is going to just kind of like reset your body for the new day. Wake up 30 minutes early, make your bed, drink your lemon water, journal for 5 minutes, and 5-minute breath work. This is like the ultimate reset. Okay. So now you have step one, which is your 5-minute mini morning routine to set your day up for success. So that is step number one in becoming the best version of yourself in 30 days. Number two, the second habit that you are going to tap into to become the best version of yourself in 30 days is movement and more time outside. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely need to get more steps in. I started tracking, you guys know I wear my Aura ring. I'm now wearing it day and night because I'm tracking my steps. And when I realized I was getting way less steps than I thought I was. I mean, I thought I was going to get around 10,000 every single day. No way. I was getting way, maybe even less than half of that, unless I was intentionally making sure that I was moving my body in between calls, just even walking on my treadmill while I was like making content or responding to emails. I was really, really slacking when it came to moving my body more. Like every single day I work out, and that is part of this, right? Like every day, of course, you want to work out and get a minimum of 30 minutes a day. I like to aim for 6 days a week. And then the seventh day is like a stretch day or like an active movement day for me, not necessarily like a weightlifting, but every day moving your body and being mindful about this. So my goal, and I would love for you to join me, is 10,000 steps a day. For me, it was a challenge. It still is. I have to be mindful. And I've kind of broken it down where I know if I like go for a walk with my son in the morning, and then if I go for a walk with my husband at night, between the two walks, like in our neighborhood around the park, plus the movement of me during the day and my workout, I will get close to 10,000 steps. It's not always 10,000. It's like 9,000, 8,000. So I really have to push myself to get to the 10K. But that is our goal, ladies, together. Number two, to become unrecognizable in 30 days is movement every single day and to get outside in nature more. Go. It's like, it's so beautiful right now. I mean, in South Florida, it's a little hot, but I know around the rest of the country, the weather is so beautiful. It's springtime. I mean, it's really the perfect time to just get outside, be in nature, and enjoy it. The third way that we're going to tap into becoming the best version of ourselves in 30 days and become unrecognizable is healthy food choices and more water. Again, like if you are someone who is already making healthy food choices and you don't get enough water, or maybe vice versa, it is time to tap into both. Now, the thing with getting more water is you have to be tracking it. So for me, I'd like to carry one of those really big jugs. Like I have a Stanley, I have one that tracks the numbers. Again, I'll link this in the show notes, but you got to be tracking how much you're drinking because otherwise you have no idea. I mean, I tend to know like how much water I'm drinking depending on how often I'm using the restroom, but I'm still like upping my water and I still know it's not enough. So they typically say like half your body weight in fluid ounces is what you should get. You could do 100 fluid ounces, but pick a number. Like don't pick a goal where you're like, okay, I know I need to drink more water, so I'm going to drink 8 extra ounces, like 1 cup more a day. Like, let's be very intentional about what we're doing and the goals that we're making because, 8 ounces more, while it's better than nothing, it's like not really going to do that much for you. So I want you to be really strategic about hitting a goal, hitting a certain number, and then working towards that. And the more water you're putting in, the more toxins you're flushing out, the better healthy food choices that you're making. So all around, it's just going to be a better, your body's going to feel better. You're going to have more mental clarity, probably not as much like mental fog. So it's going to just like the whole thing together is just going to be really good for you. Better healthy choices. If you go out to a restaurant, maybe you're going to cook more at home, buy organic, vegetables and fruits and food. Like all of these are just setting you up in the right direction. So this is how you just one day after another, you set yourself up for success by making these small choices. This is how you become unrecognizable. So let's continue on the path of making good choices and not just say, oh, well, I blew it for the day, so everything else goes out the window. Like if one bad choice, just let it be that. If there's just one bad choice, like let it be that one bad choice, but don't fall off the wagon completely, right? I think so many people are like, well, I had the dessert or I had the cookie or I didn't work out, but it doesn't mean that the whole rest of the day just is like no good. No, you just recognize it and you say, okay, I'm still going to continue to make other healthy choices. So I think that's really important to note as well. So as we move on into number 4, the fourth tip to becoming the best version of yourself, I would love for you to share this video with one friend that is looking to take her life to the next level. A friend that you can level up with, that you can collaborate with, that inspires you, because we do this together. When I just started a challenge with one of my best girlfriends, and I was going to do it alone. I could have done it alone, but I said to her, let's do it together because there's so much more power in numbers and accountability. When you have someone that is on this journey with you, take these 30 days and link arms with someone, link arms with another friend, a sister, a family member that you can do this with, and watch how much more powerful this becomes. Because you can do it alone. I don't doubt that you can't do this on your own, but it's really, really powerful when you can do this with someone else by your side and share what your morning routine, share the journaling, share the healthy choices that you're making or the movement, the exercise, all of these things. It will be so much more powerful. So bring her along for the ride, share this video and comment below and let me know who you are inviting to the party. Okay, number 4, the fourth habit, we'll call this, to become the best version of yourself. Now, this kind of goes along the lines of what I was just talking about. And this is quality relationships, okay? Who do you need to connect with today? Is it your spouse? Is it your kids? Is it a business mentor? Is it a friend? Who do you need to connect with? And I want you every single day for 30 days to connect with one new person. So the person that you connect with on day 1 cannot be the same person that you connect with on day 17. It has to be 30 different people that you are connecting with, 30 different people that you are reaching out to, that you want to help, right? Like if you could use your Rolodex, right? Like the list of people that are in your environment, that are in your world, and just say like, how can I serve you today? How can I help you today? Can you imagine after 30 days, the connections, the networking, the collaborations that would come from this? I am telling you, and I promise you this will alone, number 4, will change your life. This will change your life if you actually do this. Because in 30 days, you now have 30 new conversations, 30 new contacts, 30 new wheels in motion of conversations that you didn't have today. So this is so powerful. And I love being a connector. I love connecting my friends. Like one set of friends might not know another. I love connecting them so they get to know each other. I want you to be the connector. I want you to reach out to people and connect with them, see how you can support them. Maybe they have something going on that you can connect them with someone else that might be a good support system for them. But the quality of your relationships is going to dictate what your future self looks like. I promise you, you got to get in rooms. You've got to get to networking events. You got to get to the seminars. You got to get to the workshops and the boot camps and all the things, because all the people that you don't know yet can be potential collaborators, clients, friends, support systems, like all of these things. And like I could speak on this one topic alone for hours. As a matter of fact, I did do a YouTube video on this about up leveling your relationships and tapping into new high level friendships to level up your relationships and your friendships. But when you do this and you come from a place of wanting to help someone, wanting to support someone, wanting to give, having a giving heart, you would not believe the law of reciprocity that happens here. So this number 4 is so crucial. Like number 1 was all about the mini morning routine, right? This is fueling into you, fueling into you. Number 2, fueling into you with your movement and your time outside. Number 3, fueling into you, your healthy body and your healthy choices and your water. But number 4 is fueling into others. And if you want a supportive community, if you want people to back you, support you, cheer you on, you have to be that first. So I really highly encourage you, like, do not take this 30-day challenge lightly, because truly in 30 days from now, you could have a completely different life, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, all of the things. It doesn't start or stop with only one of them, right? Like every single thing gets to be elevated, and every single one of these opportunities is going to unlock a new level for you. And I'm so excited to be here. I can't wait to hear about this journey. I think we might make this a series, because 30 days, it doesn't sound like it, but it's a long time. The evolution, the growth, the connections, like you can really, again, unlock a new level in that short of a time period. So number 4, quality relationships. What can you give? How can you support? How can you collaborate? How can you connect? This is huge. So again, if you haven't sent this out to someone right already, if you haven't sent this out to someone, do it right now. Send this out to a girlfriend that would love this and say, let's do this 30-day challenge together. Send this out to a business partner. Send this out to a friend. Send this out to a mentor. Send this out to someone that you can go to that next level with, that you can rise together, right? It's so important that we build our communities. So number 4, I'm really spending a lot of time on this one because it's probably the most important one. So number 4, quality relationships. Although this isn't personally fueling into yourself, you're going to see how this changes your life. Okay. And number 5, the 5th tip to become the best version of yourself in 30 days is to manage your mess. And what I mean by this is, what is one area that you can pick, to pick up, to organize, to just kind of like clear the clutter, right? Like clear the clutter, pick up the space. There are so many places, whether it's your closet, your bathroom, your office, heck, even like a little drawer, like one of those like busy drawers, like one of the ones where you just throw the junk in it. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody has one of those. I have one of those also. I try to manage the mess in there like pretty much every week. So it stays under control. But you have to manage the physical mess, clutter, because anything physically that's a clutter that you can see is taking up mental space as well. So get rid of the clutter, get rid of this unnecessary stuff on your desk, in the drawers, in your bathrooms, in your closets. Maybe you need to go through your closet and donate a bunch of clothes, because I don't know about you, I have this system where anything that comes in, the same number of clothes or whatever, shoes, has to go out. So it's like its own kind of self-containing system, but there's also plenty of times when I'm like, I just got to go through and just get rid of some stuff because I don't wear it anymore, or I don't want to wear it anymore. I want to give it to a friend. Manage the mess. Okay. Get rid of the clutter, because it's costing you too much. It's costing you too much in your mind mentally for you to physically have it take up space. I'm going to say that again. It is costing you too much mentally to be taking up physical space. Get rid of it, donate it. I don't care what you do with it, but manage the mess. All right. So start with one room, start with one drawer, start with one closet, but just start, because that's going to be the thing that allows you to really tap into clearing the clutter, clearing the space for success. So you now can focus on what you need to. You can focus on the project. You can focus on your to-do list. You can even focus on your mini morning routine, right? You're not waking up, getting out of bed, and then realizing there's clothes all over your floor, or there's clothes you haven't folded that are sitting on the couch. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are resonating with this right now. So tap into these 5 very, very powerful tools, because I promise you in 30 days, just 30 days, it's no time at all. In 30 days, you will become unrecognizable if you do these 5 easy steps. And sooner rather than later, they're going to turn into habits. And when this becomes a habit, and when you're waking up to a successful morning routine, and you're picking healthy foods, and when you're moving your body, and when you're reaching out, trying to help and support others, ladies, your world will change. And it's going to seem like magic, and it might even seem like it's overnight, but this is one of those secrets to success that I wish like someone would have shared way earlier on in my life. Take care of yourself, take care of your home, take care of your body, fuel into the relationships that you have in your life. Don't take those for granted. It's so easy to, take friendships for granted, business mentors, or, people, even family members in our life. Tap into those relationships, uncover what you can do for others. Because again, the law of reciprocity, the more you give, the more you'll get. And we don't do this for what we'll get, but you will feel so rewarded for the things and the ways that you can help other people, that will be magic all in its own. So I hope that you tap into this today. I hope you shared this with someone today, because this was very, very powerful. And make sure that I would go back and rewatch this, and I would take notes. I would take notes on the morning routine. I would take notes, and I would say, okay, I'm going to go through each of these. I'm going to go through the mini morning routine. I'm going to go through the movements. I'm going to go through the healthy food choices in the water, the manage the mess, or the quality relationships and the manage the mess. And I'm going to map it out. Like, what exactly am I doing? I would make a list of 30 people right now, and I would say, these are the 30 people I'm connecting with. Put an action plan. Don't just watch this. Put an action plan behind it and watch how the magic unfolds. I cannot wait to hear all of the magic from you ladies from this episode. I think we're going to make this a series. I might do another one depending on your feedback. So comment below. Let me know how you love it. Again, share this with a friend. 30 days. In 30 days, ladies, you will tap into the best version of yourselves to unlock this new level. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear from you. As always, go out and slay your day.